Welcome to Salt Lake International Airport. Recently hailed one of the best airports in the nation in multiple categories, and for a good reason. Lately it's been getting a lot of attention for all the unique visiting planes we've had. Ever since the AN 124 arrived, my inbox has blown up with questions from locals asking where they can go to see these awesome airplanes. And while the AN 124 was a bit of a unicorn for our airport, we are still graced with many unique and beautiful airplanes. I've been plane spotting at Salt Lake for well over a year, so I'm quite familiar with it. So I thought I'd make a video showcasing our airport's many locations, the types of shots you can get, or where you can go to just simply enjoy planes up close. My rule of thumb, if the Google Maps car can go there, I can go there. As long as there aren't any signs forbidding me from parking there, I consider it a reasonable and safe spot to be. If you're not familiar with the airport, aside from the terminal areas, it has 3 major runways, which are as follows. 16 right, 34 left, 16 left, 34 right, and 1735. There is a runway 1432, but I have literally never seen it used. How do you know what planes are coming and where, as well as which direction landings and takeoffs are? Watch my beginner's guide to plane spotting for all the details on that. It goes into a lot of depth if you're wanting to get into plane tracking and learning to listen to ATC, but for now, let's just jump right into the locations. Starting with one of the easiest locations to get to, the bike path on North Temple. It's located at the end of North Temple on the east side of the airport. You can park your car in a little makeshift parking lot and walk, bike, or scooter along the paved bike path. It's perfect for spotting runways 35, 17, and 34 right, 16 left. And the planes fly right over you. This would also be my suggestion for the best place to bring your younger kids. Just note that cars also use this road, so be mindful of traffic. And yes, you can drive on this path. There are signs that tell you not to park in certain areas directly under the flight path, but you can get away with parking in a few spots just for a quick snap. There's a few dirt paths next to the overflow parking lot. Just don't park in the lot itself. Parking on the bike path itself is not a good idea either. They also have hours of operation, so be sure to get there with plenty of time before they lock the gates. Runway 35 is also the main runway for military use. Utah Zone KC-135s come and go almost daily, and sometimes we even get fighter jets. These don't always show up on radar, but if you're lucky, they might come and park right next to the fence and you get a really good close-up. General aviation, life flight, and helicopters also use 35, and de-icing on 34 right. Photography-wise, you can get a wide variety of shots, especially of taxiing and parked planes. It's just the best place to go, so I highly recommend it. If you are already on the bike path, just keep going west and you'll come to the other entrance, and another great spot. The spot by the bridge, the river embankment, whatever you want to call it, runs between 3700 West and the Jordan River Canal, giving you great views of 34 right and 16 left. And if you have a good telephoto, 35 and 17. You can also access this area coming from the main terminal road by taking the 3700 West air cargo exit as you drive along Terminal Road towards the airport. You can park down the road a ways at the Air Ops Center, but I've had no issues parking off to the side of the road as far as I can to capture a specific plane. I've taken some pretty amazing photos from this spot, both landings and takeoffs, and if you walk over the bridge, you can get a broader vantage point from the photography. I only recently discovered this location, but I can't wait to go back for more. The parking lot of Delta Cargo. Take 3700 West and head north, and it's on your right. As far as I know, there's no restrictions for parking there. It's just awesome, and it puts you right in front of 34 right movements. In the heat, this spot will probably give you a lot of heat haze, especially since you're so low to the ground, and there is a chain link fence which can make shooting difficult, but overall, it was a really cool time being there, and I can't wait to go back. This location is a personal favorite of mine, parking along the North Temple exit ramp. To access this spot requires driving northbound on Bangerter and taking the North Temple exit just before arriving at the airport. Park as far over in the shoulder as you possibly can to avoid traffic. This road is amazing for planes approaching from the south for both 3-4 right and especially 3-5. Gives you a great vantage point of the entire east side of the airport. If you go a little further up over the bridge, it'll put you directly under 3-5 approach, which gives you some amazing flyover and landing shots. There's actually a second bike path area on the west side of the airport. In this location, you can spot runway 34 left arrivals coming from the south. This particular runway also handles the majority of wide-body aircraft and international arrivals, such as the Delta A330s, A350s, and during the summer months, the KLM 777s. I've never personally walked the entire path, so I can't say for certain if you can go all the way to the other side. Google Maps is unclear, but you can easily access this path by parking at the Hyatt Regency Hotel parking lot and walking through the entrance gate there. To get there, you'll need to take I-80 and exit on Wright Brothers Drive, then a right at the first light and another right, and the road leads you right to the hotel. It should have plenty of parking as it's used for both the hotel and the bike path. While on this path, there's a few places you can go, a little further ahead along the river embankment to see more of the runway, especially for you photographers. This is a great spot to get shots of planes landing with the ATC tower in the background. This location is also a mosquito trap in the summer months, so bring you the bug spray. This location will probably be the least popular option and is mainly used for photographers, but it is still a great spot, and that is the top level of the airport parking garage. Many photographers I know, including myself, prefer to go here to get the perfect shot of takeoffs and landings, especially with the mountain backdrops to the east. It's $5 an hour, so just be aware how long you're spending there. Alright, now we venture north of the airport to 2100 North. This is a public road that is used by airport employees for access to maintenance buildings and, of course, the air traffic control tower itself. You can park anywhere along this road to get great shots of planes incoming and outgoing. If you're doing photography, my suggestion is to bring a ladder, or if you can manage it, get on top of your car or in the back of your truck, so you can avoid the fence line for nice clean shots. There is a field across from the airport that's fenced off with livestock and wetlands, so once again in the summer months, bring the bug spray. Watching takeoffs and landings for 3-4 left, 16 right can be really tricky from the north side of the airport. There used to be an access road on West 1580 North, but construction has ripped it up for a future project. Rest in peace. But there is a parking lot located on West 1200 North, west of the ATC tower. As far as I know, there's no restrictions to park here, as I didn't see any signs when I went, and nobody seemed to care that I was there. This location will be most useful for photographers with decent telephotos, as planes will be pretty far away. Still, I managed to take some decent photos and takeoffs and landings at this location. So there you have it. Those are all the places I personally like to spot. Now, sites like spotterguide.net has a few places that I didn't mention, but for the casual spotter or the ones that are just getting started, the locations here are good enough to get you on your plane spotting journey. Us local spotters absolutely love our airport. I've personally never had any issues while spotting here. The staff are pretty chill, security sees you but mostly ignores you, and the public are free to walk and observe most of these areas, as long as they're open. Airport personnel are used to having spotters around, and as long as we aren't breaking any rules, they trust you. I hope this video was informative and helpful, and please ask any questions that you have in the comments below. Share it with your aviation friends, and I hope you can come out and see the planes as soon as you can. And I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and take care.